Hey guys, JD here with the 2022 Kawasaki Ultra 310 LXS supercharged jet ski. Today I'm going to show you how to install a USB port on a 2022 Kawasaki Ultra 310 LXS. Now here's your watertight compartment for cell phone storage. And as you'll see, I've already removed, there's a rubber plug. I'm just going to show you how to unassemble this and how to install your own USB ports or phone charger. So the first step is you want to remove this plastic door. It's real easy. It's a little difficult holding the phone in my hands, but you just pop one of those tabs up, be very careful, and that's going to come out of the way. Next, you'll see this compartment it's like a compartment within the compartment. You can see it moving there. So you can see the inside of this compartment has a small styrofoam insulator at the bottom. What you're going to do is you're going to take your fingers, you're just going to tap one end. That's going to cause the other end to pop up. Get your finger in there and pull this out. It's easier with two hands. So once you get that styrofoam insulator out of the way, you'll see there's two 10mm nuts down in the compartment here. I just wanted to point out that there's multiple 10mm nuts and bolts that you're going to have to remove. The next thing you're going to want to do is you basically got to manhandle this component out. You can see for the video, it's hard to do it with one hand. I already pulled it out. You just got to manhandle it. It comes out without removing anything else. I removed a couple other of the 10mm bolts just to loosen this up a little, but you just got to manhandle it out. It pops right out. So now that we've got the plastic inner compartment removed, you'll see that there's already a little shunt here off the wiring harness for us to really easily wire that charger right in. So I'm going to actually remove this connector completely. This might very well be fused somewhere else, but I'm not going to take a chance, and I'm going to go ahead and add an additional marine bus fuse. Basically, the hole that came with the ski here is notched. It's not a perfectly round hole. It's got a notch on either side. This universal marine USB port we bought is round. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a utility knife similar to this one, and we're just going to round out that hole just a little bit, maybe by about 1 millimeter or 2. So we've used a utility knife to open up this hole just a little bit. The plastic's pretty easy to cut, not difficult at all. Here's our universal marine USB charger. This one is an aluminum body, and you can see it's going to go and slide right in. If you flip that over, we're now going to install the plastic nut. So these are a couple things you'll need to do the installation. You'll need some marine butt splices, some shrink wrap, and then I just had some 18 gauge, and that looks like maybe 14 gauge marine wire in my toolbox. I like to remove the plastic insulation from these spade connectors, and then after I crimp it, I like to use my own shrink wrap. I feel that makes a better connection than using those plastic insulators. All right, now as you can see here, I've created a new wire harness that's going to be spliced into the default factory wiring. I just wanted to show you, so the back of this plug here, this is a marine environment. So before I install this, we're going to go ahead and spray the back of the plug and those terminals with some fluid film. Don't be afraid to get it on there. You want this on there to protect those terminals and protect the charger assembly from corroding. So we're looking back in the ski again here. This is the OEM connector that's been provided. You could see this end is a plug. Now, maybe in the future, Kawasaki will sell a genuine accessory that literally you could just plug right in here and you won't have to make a whole harness like I did. In this case, right now it's April 2022. There is no accessory to buy, so I am making this myself. I'm going to cut this factory connector off. These look like maybe 22 or 24 gauge wires. I'm going to cut this whole connector off, and we're going to splice in the new harness that I just made. So the factory connector has been cut off and I stripped these wires. I'm going to go ahead and splice in the new harness now. So we finished shrink wrapping the new harness and the butt splices. We've got a new 5-amp fuse. We've sprayed the terminals and the back of the assembly with fluid film to keep it from corroding. And now we're ready to reassemble everything and test it out. All right, so I've got the new USB assembly in place. Got this plastic liner back in. We just got to tighten up the bolts and we should be good to go. So it's funny, I've heard people say, oh, your phone will fall in the water. But look, literally, you have a lot of space between the edge. And when you're sitting down like this, you could see the compartment is pretty deep. The phone's not going anywhere. We've now added a USB port to the 2022 Kawasaki Ultra LXS. Performing these modifications on your jet ski might void your factory warranty. Please conduct any modifications on your ski at your own risk. I am not a professional, nor do I accept any responsibility for errors that may occur in this video. Please subscribe for more Kawasaki content. Thank you for watching.